Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Baby Brigade. Welcome back to Mornings with Jesus, our daily devotional. If you're new to the channel, our Monday, this is Monday, September 5th. This is Labor Day, and our Monday daily devotional begins with a prayer list that I go over, and I asked my subscribers to pray with me over a list of people that have put in prayer requests or people that I have added to the prayer list. So I will start with that, and hopefully you will join me in praying for these folks that have asked us humbly to pray for them. At the top of our list is Alana Hawkins, who is suffering from terminal cancer and is currently in temporary housing due to being homeless. Gwen Searles has asked us to pray for Krista Searles and Annie Knight. Rebecca McCauley, who is also known as Dolly Joy, has asked us to continue to pray for her. Jody Fink is going through health issues, and we want to continue to pray for her. Amy Smith, who is our retired school bus driver and going through physical therapy, we want to continue to pray for her. Karen Dodge is going through some issues, and we want to pray for her. Cricket Braden, who is a beloved subscriber, is also having issues, and we want to continue to pray for her. Kelly Manier, who has chronic pain and multiple health problems and is a beloved moderator on my lives, we want to continue to pray for her. Robert, who is Cindy with Pups and Crochet's husband, we are going to pray the cancer out of his body, and we're going to pray that the masses that the doctors have found are benign and that they can be removed without problem. We're just going to pray that that's the information that they find when they do their biopsy. We want to pray strongly for that. We also want to continue to pray for Kitty Cat Yoda, who is Trisha at Yarny Cat Crochet's beloved fur baby. Also, we want to pray for Marcia Norton's son Ryan, who is going through some health issue, and her other son, which she didn't tell me his name, but him and his family, she would also like to ask for prayers for them. And if y'all could also remember me in your prayers. I'm having issues with my left leg, so I'd really appreciate if y'all remember all these folks in your prayers. And as always, I will remember all of you in mine, and I appreciate y'all's continued prayer for these folks, because we do know, those of us that pray, the power of prayer and how things can move very quickly and very swiftly by the power of the good Lord. So if you're new to my channel, our daily devotionals start with a Bible verse and then an inspirational story and end with a faith step. And if you hadn't subscribed to my channel, I don't know what you're waiting on. It's free, and it would help me immensely. I'm heading toward my 1,000 subscriber mark. Once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I can actually get monetized and earn a little money doing this, which will help me with giveaways and earn a little extra money to help support my family. So if you wish to do that, it doesn't cost you anything to subscribe, so, and it will help me a little bit. Anyway, here's our Bible verse. Fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of faith. For the joy set before him, he endured the cross, scorning its shame, and sat down at the right hand of the throne of God. Hebrews 12:2. Now our inspirational story. I grew up in Columbia, Maryland, a tidy, affluent suburb conceived by visionary developer James Rouse. A model of urban planning with everything carefully placed. Columbia had strictly enforced codes too. You'd hear about lawns that hadn't been mowed. Later I moved to the charming arts hamlet of Berkeley Springs, West Virginia, where there was little, if anything, any zoning. Our ranch-style home was on 4 acres of beautiful park-like land with lots of shrubs and trees. Doesn't that sound great? Well, it was. but I couldn't see the park because of the shrubs. For a few years, I was fixed on achieving the highly manicured landscapes of my childhood, so I pruned and waged war on weeds. This was frustrating and futile battle for perfection. When the luxuriously natural landscape was lovely, my pursuit of perfection prevented me from fully enjoying it. I liken this to my painful pursuit of spiritual perfection by my own hand. I've tried so hard and failed when Jesus never expected me to be perfect in the first place. In fact, my striving prevented me from enjoying the lush freedom I have in Him. He is both the author and the perfecter of my faith. Isabella I can't pronounce her last name, it's very Italian. Anyway, faith step in the pursuit of perfection is the pursuit of perfection making you miserable. Rejoice in your freedom to be in Jesus. Sometimes perfect isn't necessarily something that needs to be. Sometimes imperfect is perfect. It's so hard to try to be perfect. And sometimes it's just not worth it. Sometimes good enough is good enough. Don't try to be perfect. Just try to be happy. God doesn't expect us to be perfect. If He wanted us perfect, He would have made us perfect. He would have made us never to get fat, never to get sick, to always be perfect. He didn't make us that way. He made us imperfect for a reason. If He wanted us perfect, He would have made us that way. So obviously He's okay with us being imperfect. So stop trying to be perfect. It's way too stressful. Anyway, just to remind you, I love you. So does Jesus. God bless you. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye now.